And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another month-end edition of the Hatchery Cup. Hatchery Cup number 15. It has been far too long. It's been a month since our last edition. Welcome, one and all. Hope you've all been enjoying yourselves. I'm, of course, your host, Live VIP. With me, I'm joined by these amazing players, by the Blue and Chat, and by my plushies as well. Welcome, one and all, to the Hatchery Cup. Again, every single month we have had a Hatchery Cup, at least for the past 2 months. Has been on a long hiatus, but now is back on a regular basis. A big shout out to Hatsu, for, of course, hosting, for running, for casting the event as well. A lot of work put in behind the scenes to make this event happen on a regular basis, so we do appreciate the work behind the scenes and the passion for hosting this event as well. Much love. As we are now getting into our first series, our fresh best of 3, and spawning in the bottom left hand corner of ley lines, we have our red Terran player. We have for the Platinum Heroes, Nicoract. And spawning in the top right hand corner, we have the blue Protoss player representing Team Quasar. It is Art. And you know what time it is? It is a Gamba time. If you're in the chat, predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat as we do get our Gamba going and settle into our fresh best of 3 exclamation mark B in the chat, and you'll get a link to the brackets. You get a link to the challenge page, of course, where you can have a look at the bracket yourselves. Of course, it is live, it is up and running. We have plenty of heavy hitters here in this month's tournament. We have the reigning champion Bjorn. He has made his return, but not just Bjorn. We have some other fresh faces to the Hatchery Cup as well. Look forward to it. Do look forward to it. Till then, though, gonna be settling in. We're going to be calming things down. Again, it's going to be an intense weekend of StarCraft. This is our second cast of the day. Earlier this morning, we were live, of course, with the KSL, with the Korean StarCraft League. Now we're live with the Hatchery Cup. In a couple of hours, we're going to be live once again with the Brazilian StarCraft 2 circuit with the Brasileiro Circuito de StarCraft 2. That's going to be in a couple of hours' time after we wrap up this event. And of course, that'll be taking place tomorrow as well. And also the Sparkling Tuna Cup. So back-to-back tournaments. The weekend of StarCraft is crazy. Let's go. So a lot to come. A lot of StarCraft to come, as always, here on the CranKy Ducklings. We do apologize for being a little bit lighter this week. What I mean by that is we stream and cast once a day, but we usually cast twice a day, and we did actually have to postpone a couple of events this week. But again, a big reason for that was the Big Bang Bouts. For those who are unaware, I did compete in a show match yesterday, and I put in a lot of work, like laddering and practicing and doing custom games and learning new builds, and it paid off. It paid off. So thank you so much to all those that did congratulate us in the chat. Thank you. Do appreciate it. As now I can retire. now I can comfortably retire and go back to just casting StarCraft full time. Let's go. Oh, the casting. As for the time being, we do have our openers here. We do have our 1-1-1 setup here from Nicoract, going for Reactor Hellion into Reactor Widowmine for a Widowmine drop. Very committed here, I should say. So very intense start here by Nicoract, and we'll see if Art can keep up. Back at home, it is going to be a Twilight Counter opener into Blink. Standard opener out of Art. Likewise, Nicoract across the map going to be going into his own Widowmine drop. You can see here we're making 2 Widowmines at a time. I believe we'll have 4 Widowmines in total. That's a lot of mines. That's a lot of potential for damage. Let's go. It's going to be Widowmines towards one base, going to be Hellion Reaper towards the other. So right now, Nicoract is still just building up, waiting for his mines, waiting for his medevacs. Meanwhile, back at home, how many gateways do we have here? We have 2 in the main, and we have 2 at the natural. It's been a while, but 4 Gatebling Stalker out of Art. This is a build that has fallen out of fashion, and this style was very prominent, very popular, well, a year ago at this point, but did kind of fall out of favor. Players got better and better at defending against it, but now Art, he does whip it out once again, and we'll see if he can overwhelm Nicoract. For now, here comes the drop, and here come the Hellions. Let's go. Widowmines towards the main, Hellion Reaper towards the natural. We could try to actually use the Widowmines to break the siege here, to break the wall. And here we go, does boost in. Art, of course, has no idea how many Widowmines are inside. Oh my god, the boys being pulled away. 3, 4 Widowmines going to be dropped. Some damage being dealt. At the same time, Hellions, they bust into the mineral line. And they get some damage as well. 4 probes so far. We do target fire, and then we're going to get up to 5, 6, 7, 8 probes potentially. Oh my god, not bad. 8 workers are going to be going down, and the Widow Mines, how many escape? 2. Okay, 2 Widow Mines, they do get away, 2 Widow Mines, they go down, 9 workers full in total. This is decent damage. It's decent damage. It's also full scout. With that scout, Nicoract, he's fully aware of the 4-gate blink coming his way, does scan to confirm, and oh boy, Art is pushing. Art does push. Nicoract, he does come back in for another drop. Art doesn't react. Oh, he does pull away. Oh no! Oh, it does pull away, and he will react in time, just barely getting another 2. That's going to be 11 workers in total. Takes down a Stalker as well, and he will escape with the Widow Mine. So nice damage here by Nicoract. This does disrupt the economy of Art, and Art, he is that much more committed. We'll see what I can get done. Oh my god, he's crazy. He blinks in. Oh, 1 Stalker goes down, going for the tank. He'll lose 1, 2, 3 Stalkers should fall here. I say 3 should fall, only 2 for now. Bunker falls, tank does siege, the prism has arrived, and now we can reinforce across map. Meanwhile, the Widow Mines, they come back in. They attempt to come back in. 6 more probes go down. The auto turret popping off. And Art, he's all in. At this point, he's all in. At this point, Art, he has to get more damage done. He blinks into the main. The boys are being pulled. Nicoract, he has no tank in the main base. Oh, and he will not zone away the prism. He will lose that Viking. Likewise, nice blink control here from Art. He does pull away. But this is not good enough. He gets 5 SCV kills, but Nicoract is still up heavily here in the worker count. He has mules on top of that. Bear that in mind. Art needs more damage. He needs more, Bob. He needs more. As Art rotates, oh my god, mine shots popping off, auto turret as well. 11 probes, and with that Art, he has to keep going. He does get the tank. Okay. Tank goes down. Member Stim is not done. But Art, he's down to 32 workers. Again, that was another 11 going down. Going back in, takes down the Reaper. Prism has arrived. Again, still just warping in more Stalkers. As many as Art can afford, which is not many. He has 4 gates, but he then warps in 3 Stalkers. There we go, another Stalker coming in. More probes going down to the auto turret. Art hyper fixated here on his all in. So far, nice blink control. Does pull away, but the Stalkers are getting very low, and it looks like Nicoract, he holds. Whew, he does hold on. Nicoract, he survives, and Nicoract will take game number 1. GG. Whew, Nicoract, he does take a lead. Does take the first game. GG. GG, well played. Does take a lead in the series. And, oh. We'll see. We'll see if Art can bounce back. We'll see if he can bounce back. We'll see if he can recover. We'll see if he can make a series out of this. Again, a very intense back and forth. Art doubling down, going 4 gates blink, but he did lose far too much to the Widow Mines, to the auto turrets, to the Hellion, to the Reaper. Again, because of all that harassing damage, Nicoract, he forced the all-in, and the all-in failed. All-in did fail. GG, well played. With that, we're jumping into game number 2. We're going to be jumping into Ultra Love. Let's go. Gonna be jumping into Ultra Love here. As for now, we're going to be experiencing the 2 maps that were left over from the previous map pool. Of course, the map pool did go live a week ago at this point. The new map pool, I should say, on the ladder. A lot of the tournaments have adopted that, of course. And here we go. Jumping into game 2. And again, we'll see if our can. I mean, personally, I'm hoping for an ace match. I'm hoping here back and forth. This is a pretty high-profile match in the first round. And we'll see how this series concludes. As spawning in the top right-hand corner of Ultra Love, we have our Red Terran player. We have our Platinum Heroes player. It is Nicoract. The Platinum Heroes, and spawning in the bottom left hand corner we have the blue Protoss player representing Team Quasar. It is Art. So we're jumping into that second game, and I would imagine we're going to be adjusting our builds at this point. Art's being hyper aggressive, hyper committed. We might slow things down, go for a safer start into something more of an economic follow-up. We'll see. Again, Nicoract, I would go as far as to say that his strongest matchup, his best matchup, is at TvP, Terran versus Protoss. It is where Nicoract does excel. It's where he thrives. Typically. typically where he does thrive. Otherwise, going to be settling in. And for now, economic opener. So single gas, racked expand here by Nicoract, going for a more economic start. From art, we'll keep an eye on his tech of choice. He can go for a Twilight Council, Robo, Stargate. There are different tech options here for Nicoract. Sorry, for art. Of course, last game was 4 Gateblink Stalker. We're not expecting the same build 2 games in a row though. No shot. No shot. Not after revealing it here in game 1. But we'll see. Now our players are building up. And likewise, again, great to be back once again with our monthlies. Again, there's still a lot to catch up to. Sorry, a lot to catch up on for over the next 2 weeks when it comes to matches that we've otherwise missed. I know a lot of people have been asking for the GSL qualifier cast, and again, we'll get there, papi. We'll get there when it comes to said GSL qualifiers. I'm looking forward to embracing that, of course. That'll most likely be this week. We do want to, of course, wrap up the qualifier cast before the main event occurs. Before the main event starts. And most likely we'll be covering the main event as well. I think traditionally for GSL, we typically cover the group stages. I think we usually don't cover the playoffs. So we just, you know, let the big boys handle that. It's usually how we handle things for GSL. Just group stage. For now, though, we have our tech. It's going to be a Twilight Council here from Art. No surprises so far. The real question, how many gateways? So far, 2. 2 gates in the main. From here, we can go for a 3rd gateway. We can go for a Robo. We can go for a faster expansion, faster 3rd. Technically, we can throw down 2 more gates and Robo and go 4 gate blink again. True. Could do so. Blue Station Scout is denied by the Winter Mine. Now, this does at least prompt Art that there is at least 1 mine, so a drop is most likely coming his way. We can see that it's going to be a singular Winter Mine drop. It was 1 Winter Mine, Hellion Winter Mine into Tech Lab, into Cyclone or Tank production, as Tank is on the way. So this time there are going to be less mines to work with. Instead, it's going to be a Winter Mine Marine drop. Now, this is designed to get economic damage more so than a typical Winter Mine drop. The goal here is for the Winter Mine to zone away the army and for the Marines to focus on as much as they can. Meanwhile, we have our answer when it comes to the opener: 2 Gateblink. 2 Gateblink Stalker into a faster 3rd. This is a very greedy build. Because there's only 2 gateways, that means that the warp bins are very limited. It means that the army here is quite small for Art to work with, and we'll see if he can keep up with the drop. As Nicoract, he does hit the main. Winter Mine is going for the probes. Oh my god. Does zone the way. Does zone. And for now, denying mining time, but no major damage. Art, he did react quite quickly here. Ooh, but the Hellion. Yeah, Hellion popping off. 7 probes going to be going down. That I 7 up to 8. Oh my god. The Hellion getting 6 kills on his own. Getting up to 7. And the Hellion gets away? Oh my god. The MVP Hellion, like the drop didn't really get much done. The drop was more a distraction more than anything. And it worked. It worked quite nicely. Hellion did pop off. Likewise, Nicoract breaks out. Does break out across the map. Oh my god. Likewise, RT does keep up ahead of time. Helly gets 2 more probe kills. What was that, 9 in total on its own? As Nicoract is pushing, but he's running out of steam, and yeah, he has to back off. Basically, the main bulk of the DPS output here for this army are the tanks. Without Marines to buffer, the tanks are quite exposed, they're quite vulnerable, so Nicoract, mature decision, does pull away. He was hoping for a little bit more damage, but Art, he's able to keep up ahead of time, able to pick away at the army and force Nicoract back. Auto turret into the natural. Again, the harass is non-stop here, whether it's mine drop, marine drops, Hellion round buys, auto turrets as well. Nicoract all over this. So it goes down. Okay, so Art still trying to contain his opponent. Still trying to delay. Speaking of delay, Stim is done. Stim is finishing combat shields as well. Nicoract, he will soon push. And Art, hopefully he does pull away in time. Does pull away. Does recognize what's coming his way. Back in what do we have? We have some mortar production. Gateway is still in production here. Charge is done, but how many Zells can we warp in time? How many gateways do we have? Only 2. Only 2 gateways, only warping in 2 units at a time. He needs more time here to build up. As RT is in trouble. There are barely any warp-ins. But the production just isn't ready. Nicoract moving in, does go for the stim. Tank sieging up behind the wall. Wall is being broken. Zells closing that distance. They get on top of the first tank. First tank goes down. He gets 1. But only 1. Immortal gets targeted. So does the second. Massive pickups. And RT is barely holding on. He will get on top of the tank. But these have still been some rough trades. Some very rough trades here. As Art holds. RT holds. RT's treading water, now getting his 4th base. Nicoract already getting up to a 3-base economy. Nicoract, he has a better economy because that he has a large army. He has more momentum going his way. It all stacks up from the early game. Art has just been perpetually behind here. And he's trying to keep up. He's trying to, but it's too much. It's too much to overcome. As Nicoract, he stims in. Oh! Mind Jolt said don't get baited out. Nicoract does pull away. Nice mind connections. They take down both of the charge lots. Zealots, they do a great job tanking here against those Marauders. But he's running out. He's running out of Zealots. No, another Immortal. Another Immortal goes down. And here comes a rally. At this point, Nicoract, he can just rally. He can just rally across the map, rally everything over. GG gets called. Art is broken, and Nicoract, he will take the series 2-0. Ooh, GG. GG, well played, Nicoract. He will claim the series, will advance on. Again, Art just had a very hard time, both in Game 1 and in Game 2, keeping up with the harass. And the harass wasn't straight up killing Art, but it led to his fall, it led to his downfall, I should say. Just so much economic damage done early on, so much momentum stripped away from Art, and it did mean that Art, he was stuck behind, trying to keep up, trying to catch up. It meant that he needed more time. Ideally, he needed his opponent to be more passive. After the aggression, after the harassment, he needed some time to breathe, but Nicoract, he gave him no time. He was just hyper aggressive. He was in his face. GG. GG, well played. With that, Nicoract, he will claim the series, will advance on 2-0. And with that, let's follow Nicoract into the next round. Let's go. ! Be in the chat to have a look at the bracket yourselves.